Welcome to Mega Wealth Magnet, where we uncover the secrets of wealth, power, and influence across the biggest industries. Let's dive in. Hey family, a huge shout out to all our amazing subscribers and returning viewers. Your support keeps Mega Wealth Magnet going strong, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the movement. Now let's dive into today's video. Queens of Afrobeats, the women who define the sound. Afrobeats is a global powerhouse, captivating audiences with its infectious rhythms and electrifying beats. But behind the success of this genre lies an untold story. The women who shaped, influenced, and revolutionized Afrobeats. While male artists often dominate the headlines, the queens of Afrobeats have played an equally vital role, breaking barriers and redefining African music. In this video, we'll explore the legendary women of Afrobeats, from trailblazers like Onyeka Onwenu, of blessed memory, and Tiwa Savage, to the new generation, including Tems and Ayra Starr. We'll dive into their journeys, their struggles, their success stories, and how they continue to impact the industry. But the big question remains: should upcoming artists consider Afrobeats, or are there better alternatives? Let's find out.
Now, let's begin with the pioneers, women who paved the way. Before Afrobeats took over the world, African women were already setting the stage for musical greatness. In the 1970s and 80s, legendary artists like Christy Ession-Igbokwe, Onyeka Onwenu, of blessed memories, and Salawa Abeni were some of the first female voices to gain mainstream recognition. Christy Ession-Igbokwe, often called Nigeria's First Lady of Songs, was a pioneer in blending highlife, soul, and Afrobeat, paving the way for female dominance in a male-dominated industry. Her song, Sun Rare, remains an all-time classic. Onyeka Onwenu's unique style mixed pop, highlife, and Afropop, making her a household name across Africa. She was not just a singer, but also an activist, using her music to advocate for social change. Meanwhile, Salawa Abeni revolutionized Fuji music, a genre traditionally dominated by men, proving that women could thrive in any musical style. These women laid the foundation for today's Afrobeats queens. But who carried the torch into the modern era? Next, let's talk about the modern icons, redefining Afrobeats. As Afrobeats evolved, a new wave of female artists emerged, blending the genre with pop, R&B, and dancehall influences. These modern icons didn't just join the industry, they redefined it. Tiwa Savage, often referred to as the Queen of Afrobeats, revolutionized the genre with her mix of Nigerian sounds and international appeal. With a career spanning over a decade, Tiwa has dominated the charts, collaborated with global stars like Beyoncé, and continues to be one of the most influential African artists worldwide. Then there's Yemi Alade, whose 2014 hit Johnny made her a continental sensation. Her ability to fuse Afrobeats with different African sounds and languages has earned her massive appeal across the continent and beyond. Niniola, the Queen of Afro House, introduced a more dance-driven sound, proving that Afrobeats isn't limited to one style. Her hit songs, like Maradona and Boda Sodik, set a new standard for female-led Afrobeats. And Simi, with her soulful voice and deep lyrical content, brought a fresh dimension to Afrobeats by mixing it with alternative sounds. Her storytelling ability makes her one of the most respected songwriters in the industry. These women didn't just participate in Afrobeats, they reshaped it, opening doors for the next generation of female artists. Moving on to the new generation, global breakthrough. A new wave of Afrobeats queens is taking the genre to even greater heights, proving that women are the future of African music. Tems, in particular, has shattered every limitation placed on female artists. Her collaboration with Wizkid on Essence became the first Afrobeat song to break into the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10. Since then, she's worked with Drake, Rihanna, and Future, making her one of the most recognized African artists globally. Ayra Starr, signed to Maven Records, has proven that a young female artist can rise quickly with pure talent and the right branding. Hits like Bloody Samaritan and Rush have made her a global sensation. She continues to grow her influence. Fave, another rising star, brings a fresh, alternative vibe to Afrobeats, blending soul with the genre's signature rhythms. These artists represent the future, showing that Afrobeats is no longer just about Nigeria. It's a global movement led by both men and women. Moving on, as we shift our focus on the struggles of female artists in Afrobeats. Despite the success of these Afrobeats queens, their journey hasn't been without struggles. The music industry, like many others, has often been male-dominated, with women facing unique challenges in their rise to the top. Many female artists have spoken about the difficulty of securing record deals, getting equal airplay on radio, and even receiving the same performance fees as their male counterparts. There's also the issue of societal expectations. Women in music are often judged more harshly for their personal lives, fashion choices, and career decisions. Tiwa Savage has been vocal about the double standards in the industry. While men are praised for their confidence and dominance, women are sometimes criticized for the same traits. Yemi Alade has also highlighted how female artists must work twice as hard to gain the same recognition as their male counterparts. And for rising stars like Ayra Starr and Tems, there's the added pressure of maintaining their brand and staying relevant in a competitive industry. But these queens continue to break barriers, proving that talent, consistency, and resilience can overcome any obstacle. That brings us to Afrobeats queens versus other female artists. Genre dominance. So, how do Afrobeats queens compare to female artists in other genres? In pop music, artists like Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Ariana Grande dominate with massive streaming numbers and global tours. But Afrobeats queens are quickly catching up, with Tems and Tiwa Savage collaborating with these very same artists. In dancehall, female artists like Spice and Shensea have kept Caribbean sounds alive, but Yemi Alade's global appeal and African influence have given Afrobeats an edge in the international market. Even in R&B, where soulful voices reign, artists like Simi and Tems are making waves with their unique blend of Afrobeats and smooth vocals. Afrobeats queens may not yet have the same commercial dominance as their Western counterparts, but they're growing at an unstoppable pace. Next, we explore: why should an aspiring artist choose Afrobeats? For any aspiring artist, choosing a genre is a major decision. So, why should one consider Afrobeats over other music styles? First, Afrobeats is one of the fastest-growing genres globally. Streaming numbers have skyrocketed, and international record labels are investing heavily in African talent. Second, Afrobeats allows for versatility. Whether you're a rapper, singer, or even a spoken-word artist, the genre's rhythm can accommodate different styles. Third, there's a strong sense of community in Afrobeats. Collaborations are common, and artists often support each other's growth. However, Afrobeats also comes with challenges. The industry is competitive, and breaking into it requires dedication, a unique sound, and a strong team. Still, if an aspiring artist has the passion and talent, Afrobeats offers limitless opportunities. With that in mind, let's move to the business of Afrobeats, money, endorsements, and global deals. Beyond the music, Afrobeats queens are making serious money. The business side of the genre is booming, and female artists are cashing in on endorsements, brand partnerships, and global distribution deals. Tiwa Savage has worked with brands like Pepsi, Massachusetts, C Cosmetics, and Techno, proving that Afrobeats queens can dominate the corporate world. Tems, after her Grammy win, saw a massive increase in brand interest, securing deals with international brands and expanding her influence beyond music. Yemi Alade, known as the Mama Africa of Afrobeats, has not only gained millions of streams, but has also used her brand to collaborate with the United Nations for social impact projects. And let's not forget Ayra Starr, who, despite being one of the youngest, is already signing deals with global fashion and beauty brands. Afrobeats is not just about music. It's a lucrative industry where talent meets business. Now, let's take a look at the future of female Afrobeats artists. What does the future hold for Afrobeats queens? With the rise of social media and digital streaming, more female artists have the platform to showcase their talent without needing traditional record labels. Independent artists are growing, and platforms like TikTok have helped songs go viral overnight. Record labels are also becoming more interested in signing female Afrobeats artists, recognizing the demand for diversity in the industry. As Afrobeats continues to dominate global charts, there's no doubt that the next generation of female artists will take it even further.
Final thoughts: the rise of Afrobeats queens. Afrobeats has always been a force, but for years it was mostly dominated by male artists. Today, that narrative has changed. Afrobeats queens are setting the pace, breaking records, and inspiring millions. From Tiwa Savage's pioneering efforts to Tems' global recognition, from Yemi Alade's African dominance to Ayra Starr's youthful energy, female artists are proving that Afrobeats isn't just a boys' club. As the genre continues to grow, one thing is certain: Afrobeats queens are here to stay. That wraps up this episode of Afrobeats Queens. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into Afrobeats and global music trends. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.